If you didn't understand that, welcome to my world. Hello again, skunkmunkee here, and today in the Lands of Zankar, episode 21. What are we doing? Well, we're gonna get that stinking wool storage done, obviously, because I spent the entire episode last time saying we're gonna do it, and I never did it. So, where are we gonna put it? Well, I think right over here is going to be a good enough spot. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bam! That's where the storage is going. And no, you get there, and then we'll go boop 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 boop. Lots of boops, all the boops. But unfortunately, this is the last of my chests, and I'm gonna need hoppers, and I'm gonna need chests, and I'm gonna need all the things. So I'm gonna go get more of the things because we need more of the things and more wood. Gonna chop down a forest or two, and then I'll be right back. I have collected a bunch of redstone stuff, a bunch of chests, and glass, and ice, and I think we should be good to go. I also started hollowing out this area, and if you see right up there, I wonder if we can fly up there. Oh, no, that's not how you fly up there. Come on, one more try. That was less than impressive. We'll go up this one. This one should be better. There we go. Here is the line that I have started coming from the wool farm. And as you can see right here, the wool can drop in, and then it's just going to go all the way down here. Right to, well, we don't need all this here because I was going to have it go across the blue ice, but we're going to have it go just through a hopper line at this point and get sorted out, and everything should be fine. So, yep, all this area is going to be for storage and sorting. And, yeah, actually, you know what we're going to do? I was talking to Z. We're probably only going to have, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 double chests for each color. So what I'll probably end up doing is having that here and then the sorting right above it. And then just have it drop out of that channel right into the first one. And then down it'll go. So I'm going to start. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set it back. So this is here, and the next one's here, and then you go boop, 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 back from there. So we can have the color in front. And, yeah, I think it's going to look good. So I'm going to put all these double chests in with the hoppers, and then we'll get working on the sorting system. Quick break from building the wool storage because, well, I was just talking with Z, and if you guys don't know where I am, we're in Z's basement. Way up there is where Z's little house is, and this is where his basement is for the mine because we're really, really, really low down. And I was talking to him because, well, he's built a storage thing. And this storage thing is kind of crazy. In fact, it's really crazy. Look at this thing. It's absolutely nuts. It's bonkers. It's bananas. And I don't understand it at all. He was explaining some of it to me, and I don't get it. There's observers. I mean, for Pete's sake, there's tripwire hooks in here. There's tripwire hooks. There's barrels. There's barrels with a certain amount of things in them. It's all very important, and I don't understand any of it. It's absolutely crazy. But the cool thing about this storage system is that it can get multiple things. So, like right in here, this all came from one sorting. 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 This is unsorted. Don't pay attention to that one. But look at this. This all came from one sorting layer. I'll show you quickly that little bit right there. Let's see if I can find the chest. Okay, so right here, this right here will put all of these things in here down into the storage thing. Only these ones that are doubled up. And here's sorting system for dummy. It goes through here, and if it matches one of these, it goes underneath of it or something. And then it goes underneath of it, and one of these gets pulled into it, and then it drops the good thing that you want to go down into the chest, and then it takes the thing that it dropped out of here and it swaps it all back and puts it right back into it. So there's always going to be at least one in here, and then it puts a second one in. And if you didn't understand that, welcome to my world, because that's about as simple as this thing gets. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So my thinking is, and I was talking to Z about it, he's like, do you think we want this for the actual storage of the base? Or should we go with one that's a more natural, like I'm doing with the wool one? One of the big problems with this one is if you unload it, so if the chunk gets unloaded while it's sorting stuff out, it breaks. And that's bad. You don't want this thing to break. I mean, look at that thing. Can you imagine trying to crawl around in that thing in order to I mean, holy cow, there's powered rails in there too. So I don't know if I want to put that in the base or not because, well, it could break. And then what do we do? Or do we want to go with a regular sorting system? Do we want to go with no sorting system and we just throw stuff into chests? Do we want to go with a manual sorting system? I don't know. And I kind of want your guys' opinion of what you guys think. Do we risk it with this monstrosity? It would go between where the wood farm is going to go and where the cactus farm is now. Well, that's probably where any storage system is going to go. So I don't know. Give me your opinions. I really want to know. All right, let's head back and get that wool storage done. Just like that, we have 6 double chests. That's what I decided to go for because that was what I picked up into my inventory. And we still have quite a few chests left, so I think we'll be fine. We'll need these hoppers for the sorting system. And yeah, it's going to go right in above here. And then right here, of course, we'll be able to have all of our different colors so we can see which one is which. And yeah, it should be good. So let's go ahead and grab, let's see, we're going to need some redstone, torches, comparators. We have the hoppers. Oh, we should grab some blocks of iron too. Well, let's go grab those, and then I'll meet you guys up there. We'll get the sorting system in and get it decorated, and we'll be good to go. We have the dropper chute in place, so it'll just come flying off of there, drop into here, and then go along this line. And this is the start of the sorting system, which is really, really simple. Right in here, we're just going to put white wool like this. And come on, there you go. Keep going. And therefore, only white wool will be able to go into here. And as soon as that gets down to there, we'll just split that. Now, only white wool comes in. And as soon as one more gets in here, it'll drop to right there. So this will always, you know, it'll always feed the white wool into here. And then we'll just do all the different colors. And then we'll have our white wool sitting there. Well, we'll have that too, apparently. We'll have our white wool right in here and be like, oh, this is the white wool. We know where the white wool goes. And everything will be awesome. So there we go. Now I just have to finish this up. And then we'll have our storage system all complete. The sorting system redstone is all in place. Now I just have to go get all of the colors. And then, of course, we're going to put the composters on here just to reduce the lag any little bit. And then right here at the end, I've got a dropper in case anything goes through the system that is not wool. I don't want to lose it because it might be something that I want. And I'm just going to have it drop down right here so I can grab it. So I have to get a little bit of a little redstone clock going in, right? Not a redstone clock, but a little redstone circuit going in. So if anything goes in there, drops it out, should be good to go. And yeah, I also moved this chest forward just a little bit, yeah, so that I can have the wool have like an angle to it like that. It was just going to be a little bit too far back the other way. So I think this is going to work a lot better. We're also using the stairs here so that you can still open. And I think everything's looking pretty good. I'm going to go get all that stuff done, and then I'll be right back. The dropper is all set up, and I have put all the different types of wool in here, and I made a mistake. I would be the first to admit it. I made a mistake. You see these little redstone torches in here? Well, I only had about half of them in, and I put all the different colors in, and I'm looking at the hoppers, and I'm like, it's just sucking everything out. Why is it sucking? Oh, I forgot to do that. I better do that. So now I have everything right, and there should be 18 in each one of these. There we go, 18 in each one. Perfect. So yeah, everything is going pretty nicely. All we have to do now is finish decorating this area, hook up the dropper on the other end, and then we will have the whole system filled up. And I think we should be good to go. I'm pretty sure, maybe, I hope. Z sent me this design right here for a dropper. And this is kind of interesting because he says he's never seen this before. And he just kind of came up with it. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, and I like it. Just uses the target block because the target block will let the redstone run into it and go into the comparator, which is very cool. So now, when anything goes into this dropper, it should get sent in. Okay, so here we go. Stuff is getting sent. Stuff is getting sent. I'm grabbing stuff. I don't want to grab stuff. Now, once this gets done, we will set this dropper right at the top, shooting straight down, and it will feed directly from that, and we will be able to feed all the wool all the way directly from there, all the way into the system. And let's head over there. I'll show you. I made a couple little tiny changes. So let's go take a look at them. There we go. So basically, now we have redstone lamps right here. And as stuff is getting sorted in, that light will turn on. And then turn off because now we got white. And it'll keep doing that so we know which one is getting filled right now. So we can go, all right, the white's getting filled. All right, white's still getting filled. And then once it is completely full, yeah, like my inventory, that light will stay on for good. And it will never turn off. Even though another one is getting a light like that, that one will turn on. And I forgot to do this before, but thankfully I remembered to. If I had left all the wool in these things, well, okay, we're going to get to a point where it's going to be overflowing, and we don't want that. So if you put in a little filter block right here, when this thing fills up, it won't power the redstone next to it, because if it does that, it'll break it. So what you need is to have 4 of them of any sort of thing that is not going to go through, and then even if this thing fills completely up, it will not break the system. So I went ahead and did that. I did that for all of these so that if it fills up, now it's just going to get sent over and dropped into the extra thing right there. And if we get enough of these things that are completely filled up, we'll know that most of them are pretty filled, and we'll probably just shut the machine down. But for right now, I want this because I want to be able to see how we are doing for storage. And I think everything's looking pretty good. Obviously, the stuff is getting sent over. We're getting a lot of white sent in, probably just because the white's what's being pushed into the dropper right now. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. I really like getting the storage in. I think this is awesome. Getting progress done is amazing. And if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscribing. Turn on those notifications. You can follow me on Twitter. You can join my Discord channel. I hope to see you guys in the next Lands of Zankar. Until next time!